Hello everyone, my name is Malaysia and welcome to my Anno 1800 playthrough. I'm going to make a let's play of Anno 1800, and to make it a little bit more interesting, I will use some self-induced limitations. I will only move to the next tier of buildings, so for example from farmers to workers or workers to artisans, when all space is used. Everyone is 100% satisfied, and this includes happiness, so they have to be fully 100% satisfied and happy. And the entire place runs self-sufficient, and this includes the public buildings, the emergency services as well. Technically it has to run without any interference from me, whether that's loading, unloading goods, or whether that's acting on emergencies. I will be building with a min-max mindset to try to optimize, and I will try to optimize for the current tier I'm in. So for example, I will not be planning ahead for like railroads or anything, and I will try to make it as efficient as possible, so efficiency over beauty. I will not make huge beautiful cities. I will focus on getting it as efficient as possible. For example, using too many roads is inefficient because it's a waste of space, so I will try to limit that as much as I can. Well, of course, I'm not a true Anno wizard, so I cannot guarantee full optimization, but I will try to get as close as possible. And if you are watching this and you're enjoying this, and you see things that could be better or more improved or even more optimized, let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and put a comment down below. I will read them all, and yeah, let's start. Pretty excited. It's the 22nd of May, so that's Anno Day, and yeah, it's gonna be my first serious let's play. So let's see how far we get. So we're gonna make a new game with all DLC, sandbox mode, less guidance. Play as an Asian chick for obvious reasons. I like trains. I like yellow colors. All DLC, and we're gonna be Pika Pika. I don't know why. Alright, this is all activated. Let's set up the game real quick. Because of the way that I'm going to build, I'm just gonna go with a custom build. I'm gonna go with a large map, large islands, because I want to make huge cities, plenty of fertility, plenty of mineral depositors. Let's pick random. I like random maps. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. I'm not gonna play with NPCs because this is gonna be all about building. If you want to see a playthrough with hard NPC or anything, just let me know. I could consider one. Everything on the easy settings, because again, it's gonna be hard enough already. We're gonna start with a flagship without a harbor. That's how I like to start my Anno games, and we're not gonna reveal the map. No victory conditions, because yep, let's go. All right, hands in, fingers in. Let's play a game called Anno 1800. And here we are, our humble beginnings. Let's find us an island to settle. Hey, that's the first island. Could go there already. Let's do that. We started the middle of the map. I don't know what kind of map it is. There seems to be a big island here. So let's go there.
Flagship ready for orders. On our way.
And we found our first island. This island will have potatoes and grain. I'm actually looking for an island that also has hops. Even though as soon as I get to workers, I can get to another island. So let's look at this island. I think it's a bit small on what I want to do. It has this big river. Not a huge fan to start here. It has oil though, but I'm not gonna get to oil in quite a few episodes. So I'm gonna move on. Nothing to see here. Let's speed this up. This is okay. This says no, it's not. Does have hops though. So I'm not entirely happy with that one either.
On our way.
This one that has potatoes. This has grain. It has hops. It has a nice bay. It's not the biggest island, is it? It has 4 clay, that's good. 3 iron, that's also good. So let's start here, why not? Let's start here. If you look at the map, we could settle on this spot. Because... well, that makes no sense, because of... it's best to settle on a, for the trade routes, to settle on a corner map, but then you have to choose specific corner maps. I'm just gonna pick the bay for now, I guess. It is important, because when I get to workers, I won't have any piers yet, so I have only 1 harbor where ships can go in and out. We'll see it when we get there. Let's just settle here. There we go. We got our first island. Yay. Capital. Welcome. First things, we have to set up some timber production. So if we want to use all spaces, regular. Already get a first choice, so like we can overanalyze this a lot, of course, but you don't want to waste too much space if you don't have to. For example, this should work. I guess this works. And then we can make this here, I guess. Doesn't like that. I'll stick at 100.
There aren't enough of us. We're taking every care.
This can... probably not with a road. Get it all connected. Now think about where we want the city to be. This ridge, I don't like it. So I guess I want the city here. We can have some factories here, I guess, and then build 3 city centers. Yeah, I'm not happy at all with the ridge. Maybe I should have sailed more. Let's just start with a marketplace. Now the thing about this Anno is that compared to the other Annos, there's something very different. And it makes a lot of impact if you think about it on a min-maxing kind of situation. So technically, if you look here, in this Anno, it's about the road distance between the public building, the public service, and the houses. It used to be the other Annos, it has a area of effect. So you place just the houses have to be in the area of effect, and then it would work. So for example, of course houses need to be a road connection, but for example, if you put houses here, now you need this road, but on the other Annos, it didn't matter, as long as you could technically build like this to optimize. As long as somewhere this road was connected, then all these houses would still can be connected to the marketplace. But now, as you can see, the road's already less green, so that means that these houses are not 100% connected to the marketplace. And since we want everything to be 100% optimized, we can't build like this. So we have to look at that differently. And normally you don't have to, it doesn't matter, because you don't have to optimize as much to be successful even on expert, but this is what I want to do, so we have to take that into account. So this is about the furthest house that we have to provide. Also something else I always find interesting, and again I'm probably overthinking stuff, but that's what I like to do. In other annos, I lost my train of thought there. So what I find very interesting is that most of the time people build like this. You build like 4x2 and then you build in modules like this. All the time you waste all these roads, you waste space, I believe. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. For example, this spot is maybe better like this. What I find interesting there is that to optimize, you would have a road and then you would build on both sides, because then you only need one road to provide for two. But suddenly, for some reason, in Anno you always end up building modular. So I find that very funny. Anyway, so we're gonna start here. And again, you can probably optimize better. So now we have to see how far can this reach, and it has to reach the full blue. Now let's see. And this cannot reach fully there. It goes up to here, but has to be closer. There we go, now it's all connected. I could potentially build like this, but then I will lose that house. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, it's gonna be like this. Okay. I'm gonna make this can all go. Let's see how far down we go. Will that be in 100% range? I have to remove all that. This is now in range. Do I want a second one here? How far does it go? Like here. So this is about the spot for this marketplace. Let's think this through. Alright, as you can see, we're back. Alright, as you can see, we fill in the houses, and as you can see, which is quite different again as the other annos, if these guys are all fully connected 100% to this marketplace. With only one marketplace, this is about the furthest reach you can get. And as you can see, it's totally not like a circle. It's totally different. Again, you don't have to do it like this, but I just wanted to get as many houses as possible near one marketplace, and there's possible. I'm sure there are better ways, but I try to minimize my roads. I think I need one diagonal connecting road. Technically, I don't even need that, but I will have to think about the public services soon anyway. So they all have to reach there as well. Technically, I think they only need to be part to the marketplace, and the marketplace has to be connected to the harbor. But yeah, we could technically get rid of these 6 squares, but we'll keep it for this for now. So as you can see, I upgraded my first buildings already, and we can actually expand there a little bit and slowly increase our population. We're getting farmers in. We're still low on income, but that will fix itself. We can actually now build some food, so let's start there as well. We need 1 fishery for now. And what else do we need? No work close yet. We're getting there. We need a few more farmers. Let's start building, and while we're at it, we got some workforce. We can get more timber production. Hey, village. Also new in Anno1800 is blueprint buildings. You can actually start layout of your city already if you're still waiting for your resources or building materials. That's quite a cool feature, I believe. So we only got 2 timbers. Yeah, that's not enough. That won't cut it at all. So let's see if we can. Again, I want to keep it running at 100%, if at all possible. And something else is interesting is how many carts a warehouse can get. This one can get 2 loading ramps. It doesn't matter that there has to be a cart from the lumberjack to the sawmill. It doesn't matter, but it does matter whether or not it has to wait for the others. So I think you could get like 4 to 6 production buildings on each warehouse. We'll have to see. Also, I want to, of course, minimize the warehouse because of space, and also it costs upkeep. Money is not going to be the problem, especially not on easy, but again, I'm going to repeat myself a lot, I believe. I want to try to somewhat min-max, so let's see. And just because I hope that will be interesting. Okay, we're getting more and more people. There is no auto upgrade here. Would like that, but it's not here, so we have to just wait. And again, I'm not looking for a pretty city, even though I think I already could have done things differently, but hey, that's for the next time. So now we have to wait for our timber, so let's just up our production, because we got the workforce for it at least. Technically, you can get them together, but then if you build a road, oh, this works. This works. Is it in range though? Yeah, it is. So here I'm losing some space, but this we can all replace later. Just want to get more timber in. So let's do that actually. We're gonna do that a lot. A lot. Two, three. How many you got now? 1, 2, 3, 5. That's 1 more. 6 for now should be good. No, we're gonna make a nice layout later. It's just for our first. Oh, mouse got stuck there. And now it's 100%. Cool. So we got 6 here. Alright, and we got a quest.
I've somewhat to put before a townsperson.
Damn wild animals.
I got something perplexing needs setting straight.
I always get this quest, and there it is.
We'll gather and toast
What do we
your
get?
help.
Damage slowdown. Yeah, it's cool that if you go through the tiers, that some items will not come available. We won't have a town hall here, so I don't think we can get any town hall items. We cannot get to the. Oh, we can. We got a ship. We should actually sail around a bit. We can get to the vendors, but they will only have limited stuff. And while we have vendors, we might as well buy our timber, because I'm gonna have to wait for that for a bit. So now we can also start building our work clothes. There are some layouts. I have to think about this. I think it's important to put it as far away from my town so that I can build towards it. Makes it easier later on. So I think this is a good spot to start. I have to move everything around. Now the question is, I don't think these can catch fire. It doesn't matter if there's a fire, so they can actually be placed in a way that they only connected to the framework knitters. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. For example, like this. Even like this. Because the space wasted anyway. We could technically do like this. So see, now it's connected there, and this has to be connected to a warehouse. Of course, we can make that a lot more efficient. We'll look into that. This is the start of industrialization. Sheep. And woolen smocks. I like the detail on the buildings. Some buildings even show from what year they are.
Is the belt running faster than usual?
This one doesn't, apparently. No. Warehouse 1800. Okay, let's connect that. Why is it not connected? Because roads. So we're gonna make a nice layout there. One for now will suffice. And then we have to think about snubs. Yay. We need a lot of snubs. So let's keep this for working close and then start snubs here. Between these oil fields. By the time we reach oil, we won't need snubs anymore, I believe. So let's just start here. Can this catch fire though? No, it can't. Alright, so I'm gonna build some snubs and be right back. Okay, so let's build some potato farms and Snub's distillery. Snub's distillery, of course, can blow up, even though there's no fire chance still. Why is that? It's because you're not running yet. Is that why it is?
Fields might help.
We have to look after that.
What brings you here, Master?
It's funny. At first, I thought when I started Anno for the first time, Anno 1800, I thought, hey, those fields, those are so convenient. You could use like every single spot on the map. But once you get further into the game, and you want to try to min-max this, it's gonna get annoying, because you have to get all this stuff so close to like a trade union, and then it can get messy. So we're not there yet. We're far from there yet. So let's just not worry about that just yet. So you can just build freely now. We can all rearrange that as soon as we need more. No specific plan yet, but that will come eventually. 3 is a bit overkill, but we can just check the statistics, see how much we need. And we only need 1 distillery, and that for now will suffice. So that one will get potatoes, and it will bring it to the warehouse. So that will work out. Might as well pause these for now. And let those run. Now I do wonder, now it has a low fire chance when it's actually running. And this as well, so we do need a fire station here. So at least it can reach it. So this is as far as we can put it. And it's the same for these. It is the same. So we have to consider this whenever we start building more, whether or not you want to connect those as well. Are we just gonna take the chance for burn? And that doesn't fit in my limitations now I think about it, because if eventually one of those things will burn down, I'm not allowed to rebuild it. So they have to all be connected. So we have that clarifies that. All right. I think that's about the first episode for now. We are running a deficit, but snaps will come in, and that will probably give us a surplus of income, because then they're basically all satisfied already. And we forgot the pub. So let's build the pub and then close this episode. The first one, and I hope a long series, but we'll see where it goes. Let me know if you have any feedback. I would love some feedback. Tell me what you would like to see, what you would not like to see. And I will try to make it worth watching. Now this is actually already interesting, because I said before I needed this road, but maybe I don't need the road and I can actually use it to build a pub here. Because this guy cannot move there, so let's actually do that.
Thank your loving kindness.
Now I already see that this pub doesn't reach as far as the marketplace, so these guys are not fully covered by this pub. So we have to look in that to that. Wait, let's do something else. I think it has to move. It has to move, we have to build another one. Same here, these guys are not fully covered by this one. And we could technically... Will that help anyway? See if it does. We can't do that because that won't have a road then. See, we're gonna run into these issues. That's gonna be very interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to think about where to place this one. Until then, I hope you liked this episode. Let me know what you thought about it. I am Eliezer, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.